Hey Nash, what should we make?
Let's take 2 appetizers that nobody was complaining about and irresponsibly improve both of them.
All right, let's make Crab Rangoon mozzarella sticks. Welcome back to Chaos Kitchen, where we'll happily make your requests. Our good friend Kaylee texted me fairly recently with a video making what appeared to be Crab Rangoon mozzarella sticks. There wasn't really a recipe, not much to follow, but I was like, that's a great idea. I think we could make it work. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna take Crab Rangoon and mozzarella sticks and kind of make some sort of combination of the two, bread it, fry it. It should be delicious, and hopefully Kaylee approves, and Nash, of course. So without further ado, let's go. So first we have to make some version of Crab Rangoon that we can then make into sticks and then bread and fry. So we're gonna start with a green onion. Just take the tops off. Then we just go ahead and dice this guy up. Then we take about half a pound of crab. Now I'm using imitation crab because it's cheap and why not? And that's what they're gonna use in most Crab Rangoons. Now, if you wanna be fancy or you wanna spring for the real crab, you go for it. You do you, boo. But we're gonna use this imitation crab, so we're just gonna dice this guy up. And we wanna dice it pretty fine, so, you know, just get in there and do your thing, you know? So you got some stuff that looks like this. Honestly, if you just throw it in a food processor, that would actually probably work too. And it might save you some time, but give you more crap to clean up. So take your pick. And there we have our green onions and our crab. Then we want to get out a cheese grater and we want to grate some mozzarella cheese.
You forgot the cheese tax again. Your bill is quickly adding up, my friend.
Then we want to get out a medium-sized bowl. To this bowl, we will add some softened cream cheese. That was 8 ounces, by the way, or a whole brick. We'll add our crab and our green onions and our cheese. Mozzarella cheese, of course. We already added the cream cheese. Then we gotta mix this, and I'm thinking hands is probably the best tool for this. Just try to get everything combined, incorporated into some sort of strange paste-like mixture. Make sure and make a big mess while you're doing it, because what would this show be without making giant messes?
Make sure to spill some on the floor so I can clean it up.
All right, now let's put some of that crap back in the bowl. Okie dokie, set that aside. Then I have this little sheet pan with some parchment in it. I'm going to put this cheese mixture into that, and then, whoa. And we're just gonna try and form it. It doesn't necessarily have to fill the whole pan. In fact, I'm probably not gonna do that. But we do want somewhat of a rectangle shape so we can cut this into strips. So we make little cheese sticks. And we want kind of an even thickness here. I'm doing my best, folks, doing my best. And then once you have a fairly even thickness rectangle here, then we're gonna throw this in the freezer for probably about 30 minutes to get it nice and firm so we can cut it into strips and bread it. So off we go. So now once your mixture is fairly firm, then we can go ahead and throw that over there. And then we'll just do that, peel this off. And then we just want to cut this into mozzarella sticks. So I'm thinking like in half, and then like 1, 2, 3, cut it in half again, and then we'll make this into, I guess, 16 of these guys. But you could do whatever size and shape you feel like. And these are not going to be perfect. They're gonna be rustic. And these ones on the end are gonna be kind of funky looking, but that's okay. These ones on the end are gonna be super rustic. All right, so we got our little things. You wanna cut them when they're firm but not frozen solid. And then once your guys are formed into sticks, they're still a little bit mushy. So I'm gonna throw these back in the freezer for probably about an hour, but it doesn't really, I mean, you could throw it in overnight, it doesn't matter, because before we bread these, we want them to be nice and solid. And then we'll probably freeze them again because we want them to be nice and solid and breaded before we fry them. So off we go. And once our sticks are nice and hard.
That's what she said.
Now we set these off to the side.
Dude, you really need to come up with some new jokes.
Now we gotta bread them, so we get out our little 3-station breading deal. We got flour, egg wash, breadcrumbs. I'm going to season the flour and the breadcrumbs with some kosher salt, a little bit of pepper, and just for good measure, a little bit of pixie dust. And we're just gonna mix the seasonings in. Then we take one of our guys, we go flour, egg wash, shake off the excess. Come on, get in there, get it all covered, get rid of the excess. And then we go into the breadcrumbs, get a nice coating. And over here we go. And then we just wash, rinse, and repeat. And you clean up your filthy hands. And with our guys rustically breaded or artisanally breaded, those are my two terms for when things look ugly, but they're gonna taste delicious. We're gonna throw these guys in the freezer for about a half an hour just to make sure they're nice and frozen when we fry them. Off we go.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
And once your sticks are nice and frozen solid, bring some oil up to 375, and then we just go ahead and drop them in. And then we just wanna cook them for about 2 minutes. Okay, once your guys are done, nice and golden brown, we go ahead and pull them. And then we cook them in batches because we don't want to crowd our oil. So once your guys are all done, once you guys are all done, we can pull them out, kill the heat, and put them on a rack and let them cool. And there's our guys right there, looking pretty good, nice and rustic. And these are still super hot, so this is probably a bad idea, but let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. We even got a little cheese pull with all the cream cheese. I wasn't sure we would, but it looks freaking good. So now we let these guys cool.
You know, that cheese pull would be a lot better in my mouth.
And there we have our Crab Rangoon mozzarella sticks. And it's time for a bite. Cheers. It's crispy, it's cheesy, it's crabby, which gives it a little bit of sweetness. If you wanted to use like a sweet and sour or like a sweet chili dipping sauce, that would be good. But honestly, this is freaking amazing on its own. Thank you for the recommendation, Kaylee. Good job, whoever came up with this. Even though it wasn't really a recipe, it was just sort of throw all this stuff together and you get this. But no, these are awesome. Not that hard to make. I know they do take a little bit of time because you have to kind of freeze them for a couple. You have to freeze them a couple of different times. But either way, pretty darn easy to make. Super delicious. I would say a big upgrade on mozzarella sticks out of 10. And hey, that's what I think, but let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I found out that honey never expires, which means bees have been meal prepping longer than humans.
Well, check it out. We made these Crab Rangoon mozzarella sticks that you wanted. And of course we made a dog-friendly version just for you. Well, here you go. What do you think?
Wow. It's like mozzarella sticks went on vacation, came back cultured, and somehow got even better.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Some of the best things in life happen when you're willing to combine ideas that don't seem like they belong together.
Nash approves, I approve. Another great fusion. Awesome dish, go make it. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. If you enjoyed the video, go hit the like button. And hey, if you want to see other cool videos, go check them out somewhere over here. And just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. Until next time, be good and peace.